Okay, just made it to the Placid Lake trailhead. So we were going to do about a 10-mile loop, and apparently part of the trail is no longer taken care of, so it could be a bit tricky, but we'll find out. Okay, here we are at the Placid Lake trailhead. We're going to navigate this using my watch, which is a Mobvoi TicWatch Pro, and also using my phone, which the navigation app I use is the Backcountry XE. So I'm also going to make a review video on that. So let's get hiking. Okay, the beginning of the hike is nice trail. A little colder than I was expecting, and it's definitely wet because it rained all week. But that could help my big footing. Maybe I'll find a print. Who knows? Okay, this is where it could get a bit tricky. The trail is no longer on my map. I mapped it out on my map, but it used to be a trail and it's no longer serviced, so it could be a little tricky. Wish me luck. As you can see, it is not well maintained as far as the trail. Do you see where I go? The problem is I should have brought a bigger knife. This just might not cut it, but we'll see. Okay, I'm at Bear Creek now. It's about halfway, I'm at 5 miles. I will have lunch and then I will finish the rest of my trek. Okay, I'm on the Pacific Coast Trail, but I need to take the Placid Lake Trail back to my car. Let's go. Hello, this is Placid Lake, not to be mistaken for Lake Placid. You know, that cinematic masterpiece with Betty White and a crocodile, a true horror love story ending in tragedy. That was the Placid Lake Loop. It was about 10 miles. As far as how hard it was just a moderate hike. No real big hills, at least not for very long. The hardest part was probably the first part, because a lot of it there was no trail, or it was an overrun trail, so I kind of had to make my own. Going up a few rivers and just making my own trek. But then once I got to Bear Lake and the Pacific Coast Trail, it was all smooth sailing. Hope you enjoyed this hike.